Here in the interior of this Chris-Craft 23 launch, moving back towards the cockpit, we've got twin captain seats side by side with a diamond stitch, pop-up bolsters so you can get above the windshield. Got one of those on either side. Beautiful chrome wraparound supports. Really set this boat off. I mean, it's Chris-Craft, lots of chrome, teak, and painted hull sides add to the nautical art that's seen within this boat. Nice bench seat across the back, real comfortable for 2 people, but there is a filler cushion for the center, so you can put 3 people there. As you can see here too, teak step, which will take you to the back swim platform with the teak walkthrough. So there's a filler cushion that'll go on here, and then there's a filler cushion that'll go in there too. So if you're looking for a nice sun pad, the engine hatch across the back is a good spot to lay out. And if you're looking for more seating, throw that center seat filler cushion in there, and you'll have a nice bench seat. Moving to the driver's area, you've got your mile per hour gauge. Here, let me take a seat. Got your mile per hour gauge here, fuel gauge here, and RPM here, as well as some digital displays that'll be displayed in this little screen here in terms of operating temperature. You can do a digital speedo. You can do fuel percentage and just a couple other things. Right here is going to be your trim. So this boat, I believe it's Lenco trim tabs. I'll go around to the back in a separate video and show you those. I forgot to highlight those in my exterior walkthrough, but it does have trim tabs, which are adjusted right here. So you've got one for either side, and then since we're down here talking about the switches, you've got your bilge blower there as well. Additionally, you've got another Volvo Penta screen, so that'll display any check engine lights and engine diagnostics. It's quite easy to use. Beautiful, I believe this is a mahogany steering wheel. On this boat, it is adjustable, so you can kick it forwards, or tilted, I should say. And then another kind of cool feature is like a Rolls Royce, the Chris-Craft center cap swivels there, so it stays pretty much reading just how it is right there, no matter how you're turning the steering wheel. Also have a nice Ritchie compass there, just a cool feature to have. And then right here is going to be some lighting for the boat. So that's going to be navigation, anchor light, and then these are going to be controls for your interior lights right here. This button here looks to be the docking lights. So I believe that's what that switch is there. Right here is going to be your bilge pump, and then this boat does not have underwater lights, but that's what that switch is. And then of course your horn for your pretty sweet nautical horn up there. So pretty simple cockpit, easy to read gauges, just real classic. And of course it's got this looks like machined aluminum backing plate there, which just kind of adds to it all. And then down to your throttle binnacle, pretty simple binnacle, just trim, and there's trim assist, cruise, and some other features too, but in most Volvo boats, I'm guessing on this one it will be the same. You actually have to call and add those features to it, so it's something that can be added, but this boat probably does not have. And then down here to the Fusion stereo remote, you can switch to your Bluetooth, you can switch which song you're playing, you can switch AM, FM. This boat's got a JL audio system in it, so my experience with JL is they make the nicest sound system. We've got one over there, one down here. We've had JL in a couple boats that my family's owned, and I think they're the best for sure. Two in the bow, two back here in the cockpit. Another cool feature here is right here's a mount for a table. So you could put a table there. You can have a nice cocktail cruise. These seats do swivel. Not completely around right here because of the binnacle. And this one will slide a little bit more, or swivel a little bit more if you slide it. But back to this table in this entertaining area. Where the table is stowed is actually going to be in the engine compartment. So this is a manual lift engine compartment. It's got a gas shock over there, which helps you lift it up. But it's got the Volvo 300 V8 engine, like I mentioned. High 50s is going to be your speed for this boat. With the counter rotating props too, it gets out of the water quite well. And as you can see, stowed here is going to be your table for the mount that we just overviewed. And then you can actually see the Bimini top storage under here. So you can keep the Bimini top on the boat all the time without having it up, which is nice. And it's a navy color, so it matches the color scheme of the boat quite well. And then you've got your battery down there, a couple packs of life jackets. And this engine's really easy to service from the top. So as you can see, you've got all your filler necks, reservoirs, and whatnot. This boat also has a fire suppression system. So God forbid you need to use that, it is back there. And rather than open up the hatch, that fire suppression will take care of everything for you. Also, to touch on your filler cushion, it's not a dedicated storage spot, but it does work well to store that there. And then typically, I believe my uncle stores the walk-through cushion just in his dock box on his dock or up in his house. So that's kind of the synopsis of everything back here. It's really clean. It's really well put together. I mean, it's a Chris Craft, so attention to detail is very strong in here. And then if you want to do some water sports, this boat's also got a ski pylon that just pops up right here. And you can pull your tubers, your skiers from it. This boat's got plenty of power to do any of the water sports you want to do. Also, got the nice American flag off the back and mounted in these T covering boards. These are actually for your fenders, and they're quick clips for your fenders. You just clip your fenders on there, and if you're going to your favorite restaurant spot, it makes it a lot easier to tie up to the dock. And we just mentioned the Bimini top, but these are going to be the mounts for it. So the frame will mount right there, and I can send you a picture of how the Bimini top, where it stands on this boat. I won't be on this exact boat, but I should be able to find one and send that to you. This boat's 8-person maximum capacity. So it's got plenty of space for your friends and family. The bow area is huge. I mean, I'm 6 foot and can sit up here and lounge out. There's also some storage back here. So I mentioned some Chris Craft fenders. So he's got the covered fenders in there with the quick connect clips. And that's dedicated storage. It's good use of the space. And you've got a couple cup holders. And added to this boat are additional cup holders that can sit on top of the seats. So he's got 3 of those, which is a nice added feature that this boat does not have coming from the factory. If you want more storage too, there's that filler cushion I was talking about for the engine hatch cover. You could fit a set of skis in there. It's quite deep. And that's going to be your anchor light in the back there as well. And in terms of flooring, this has the tan seagrass in it. This stuff is great. So you can actually just snap it out, spray it off, and then snap it back in. So it dries quick, it doesn't get hot, and it's got a good texture on your feet as well. So yeah, that's the overview of this 23 launch. It's a gorgeous boat. As I said, he loves the boat, and just needs something a little bit bigger. He's got some grandkids and you know, a big family, so needs a little bit more space. And let me see if I can get these open for you, because there is storage under here too. So nice finished storage compartments. You can see he's got his covers in there right now. It's navy blue covers, they match the bimini top. You've got basically the same storage on either side. So, got a bow snap-in cover and then a back cockpit cover as well. And I saw in your email you were wondering where the anchor would go. I don't think he's ever anchored this boat up, so there's not an anchor on board. But there is a nice spot for it to mount right there. So drop your anchor in, your line, your chain. Yeah, it's got dedicated storage. It doesn't have a windlass, but that storage does work quite well. Lots of nice pop-up cleats too. So pretty easy to tie up. You've got 3 on either side, 1 in the bow, 1 at the midship, and 1 back here towards the stern of the boat. So yeah, and another quick note too before I wrap the video up, it is a self-bailing cockpit. So if you're tubing, skiing, got any dogs coming in and out of the boat, keep the floor nice and dry for you. So yeah, hope this video helped, and if you've got any additional questions, like I mentioned, I will be back in the area next weekend, and would be more than happy to get the boat out and do a walk around of it for you. I know it wasn't ideal to have it in the corner, but hopefully this helps. Have a nice day.